Hey guys, my name is Horborn, and welcome to episode 16 of Vault Hunters. So, I realized I did not stream at all last night because I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't want to. I wasn't in the mood for it in the slightest. So, yes. However, we've got plenty of stuff to do. We're almost done with this nonsense. Oh my god. Okay. Um, right, I had things I was doing. I've actually taken a break from this. I haven't played it in the past couple days, so give me a minute to kind of catch myself back up. Also, I think I'm going to take belts. Here's why, right? In the vault, I found two belts, and I don't think I can use them until I have. Oh, I can use them. Oh, so I just can't craft them until. Oh, that's nifty. Oh, that's handy as fuck. Dude, here's the problem: is like, what am I getting that's gonna require all this space, right? Okay. Let's see here. I rebuilt the forge. I kind of like how this looks now. So I've got my artisan station tucked underneath there. I've got my tool station tucked underneath here as well. Right there's the trinket forge. Obviously, vault forge is here. Got the transmog table here, and we've got the vault enchanter there. And then these are our faceted focuses, if we ever decide to run or roll one of those. This is where all the crystal stuff takes place, and the jewels. So crystal workbench here. Um, and I haven't got to show you guys this yet. So this is our greenhouse. I actually quite like it. This is light gray frameless glass. And honestly, I think having it lit up by this, just having the green particles in the air, really just help with it. See here, if I go white, black, white, black, white, one, 3, 4, 5, 6. take off my elytra while I do this really fast. All right, so I need there. There we go. And what we're growing here is Crimson Stem, because we need it. I've got the Warp Stem just for the increased shroom lights. These because I needed gray, carrots, obviously, and then moss. I just have potted azalea plants here because I think they look nice. And obviously growing, or harvesting into bone meal. Let's see here. What was it, last stream? We got rid of all the torches. So I think what I'm going to do this go around is I'm going to build up the vault portal area. And then I think we're going to run a vault or two. Because why not, right? Just trying to get rid of all this nonsense so that way we can focus on building and that's it. This is also just a mind-numbing process to go through and do. So I'm doing it as sparingly as possible, I guess. Also, I do like how all of this is turning out. It's making me quite happy. No one's been on. And then oh, I need to. Well, that's fucking annoying. Oh shit! I have a trinket that I can roll. Where did I get you? That's actually quite handy. Come on, something good. If it's something absolutely fucking trash, I'm just gonna scrap it. Hit rid. So all mobs will not make noise. If a noise is made, then the cloak will be activated. Do I have a blue? Oh, that's yeah. I already have a blue trinket, or I don't have a red trinket to just kind of wear. See, because this would be nice if I didn't have... See, I'm going to use this after Volar's Petal. I'm going to leave this one kind of... I'm going to leave this one here for a minute. Okay. Okie dokie. So, just so I don't lose sight of it. Alright. This is where I want the vault portal. Just straight shot from my house into the vault portal. Over there, I'm going to put the nether portal. Because over there is where the factory is going to be built. So really quickly. See, what's funny is like this is a massive area. Hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I did not want to blow out anyone's eardrums. This is a massive area, but it doesn't feel big enough. I guarantee you, people are, someone's gonna be like, "How does it not feel big enough?" It's just because I build everything in just massive extremes. So, especially because I'm flying, so everything feels smaller when you fly. I'm eventually going to texture the walls too and the ceiling. Hold on a second. So in 6 levels, it can be placed in a 64 block radius. Angel block, huh? Oops, it is. Angel block. What do you require? Are you shitting me? Each angel block requires, what is it, 16 pogs and 8 echo gems. What in the actual fuck? Okay. If I run another vault, I'm probably going to end up leveling up again. So here's the question. What do I want to get next, right? I'm thinking divine. I'm really considering divine. Anyways, so 4, 5, 6, 7. And then what if I go like this, right? So 5. Oh. Well, that's annoying. How does this look for a revolt port? I can't see a fucking thing. Actually, I kind of can. I kind of can. Let's finish it off. And then we'll take that peek. Okay, so this is where I want it. I can do 7 by 10 might feel better. 2, 6. Yeah, I think I want to do 5 up. 1, 2, 5. 3, 5, 7. 3, 7. There we go. I feel like this is going to be better sized. See, that just feels nicer. I'll add a backdrop later. Um, ouch. I need to double check the black market really fast. Because if the black market is enticing, we'll run it now. Ugh. Way. I mean, the faceted focus, or not the faceted, the fundamental focus is okay. But, way. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. Go ahead and make a bunch of polished deep slate. Because now we're just going to go make a bunch of deep slate brick. And while that happens, I completely missed the thing. Actually, I have an idea. Bastard. So I think this will look pretty nice once it's done here. Yeah, we're gonna expand this out to 7. Probably around about. Oh, well, actually, no. We'll expand it out to 9. So we'll do the bump out here, right? And we'll do that there. Also, anyone else have the Xbox outage today? That was annoying as all hell. Came home for lunch, was going to work on a little bit of Stellaris, and my whole thing just gone. It was like, oh yeah, you don't have those DLCs. I'm like, that's bullshit. I know I do. It's like, no. I'm Xbox. I would know. It's like, well, I've been playing on them for the past couple of years, so. Yeah, then it came back and everything was fine except for the part where I had to reinstall my game, and it was like, those DLCs, right? Yeah, great. I see it now, but because you've reinstalled everything, your all your save data is gone. So all those hours you've spent with friends just prepping for war, hocus pocus, like it's not even there. I was like, had to rebuild my custom races. But, because I'm rebuilding, I didn't have them memorized. I think it is kind of nice because then I could go back through and fix some of the problems that I had originally while designing them. To be fair, my buddy Morgan's going to hate it because I create, for those of you that play Magic, you understand how annoying this would possibly be. I designed an entire NPC for Stellaris based around Phyrexia, which is, I think it's quite funny to play against. Everyone else who plays against it is like, this is bullshit. Especially my buddy Morgan, who, I don't know why, but as soon as I created that NPC, it decided that he specifically was not going to survive that round. And so ever since then, it has been a blood feud. I mean, if he sees them, it is on sight. So naturally, I have them locked, so they always appear. And it is just hilarious every single time, because he's like, I don't care if I win, I care if they lose. Oh. But I mean, to be fair, I would also react the same way if I had an NPC hard target me for genuinely no reason. I think it was because the way they were set up initially, they were like, oh yeah, I'm here to dominate the galaxy and eat cake, and I've run out of cake. So then at that point in time, it became a, well, shit, how are we going to deal with a galactic level threat that refuses to negotiate? And then I laughed even harder when I just sent a metric ton of envoys over to them. I'm like, hi, be my friend, and just kept pestering them for it to the point where they're like, all right, fine, friendship it is. And then bankrupted themselves giving me things. Yeah, good times playing Stellaris. I plan on getting it for PC and playing it through. The problem is, the game with all of the DLCs is like $300. So, you know, or sorry, 200 and some odd, so essentially three. But yeah, you know, ever so slightly pricey. Do I like that? No, the answer is no. What about this? This will go out. Let's push it one back so there's not a weird hiccup in the stairs. So I don't dislike it. It just feels weird with this tongue sticking out, right? Shit. Oopsies. Well, at least the pickaxe is invincible in the vanilla worlds. Or vanilla areas, I should say. Oh. Yeah, because then in there I'll put the vault altar, like right there, and then right there I can put that up. See, the chromatic powder is cool. I just can't use it out here because obviously um, vault gear doesn't take durability damage. And then I can get the spirit altar. Now I can throw it down there as well. You know, I will also put the skill altar down there. I'll put the skill altar up on a little pedestal. I can put it up on ancient debris. Now, what a power move. Just bam, ancient debris. Yeah, I know that jumping around like this definitely makes the whole area feel small. Ooh, that's so much better. Because then it's eye level with me. And then it, as it should be. So obviously I need to light this area up too. But, alright. Oh. So instead of going 5 up, we'll probably go like 3 up for the nether altar. Or the nether vault. Nether. Jesus Christ. Nether portal. My brain has not been doing the brain thing the past couple days. I don't know what it is, but it is pissing me off. Don't you guys ever do that where it's just like your brain is sitting there and like your brain knows the words you're trying to say, but your mouth doesn't. And that is where I'm currently sitting at right now. Is my brain is like, hey, the words you need. I'm like, thank you. My mouth goes, what is it? What I also like about this is I don't have to worry too much about the day-night cycle because ruining my lighting. Because obviously we're underground. There we go. And we'll put them right here. Hold on a second. I'm getting a phone call that I need to take. I'm back. I'm sorry that took a minute. I did not mean for it to take a minute. However, for those of you that also have wonderful grandmas, it's my grandma's birthday today. So I'm not just going to hang up and be like, hi, I'm busy. So yeah, I did kind of curb the conversation just a smidge because 20 minutes, I was like, ooh, I need to get back to what we're doing here. But also, like, it's 9 p.m. where she's at, so want to at least be able to say happy birthday. And if you guys don't like it, well, then unhappy birthday to you. Oh, I'm getting a lot of gold right out of the gate. That's pretty good. Oh shit. Hello, friend. Oh shit. Gosh. See, most of the time I forget people's birthdays, and so, me calling on your birthday or shooting you a message is usually, a rare thing. Unless, of course, you're on Facebook. Then Facebook reminds me. I'm like, yeah, birthday. But unfortunately, my grandma doesn't use Facebook, so I don't get those reminders. Yeah, so selfish. Yeah, depriving me of a reminder. How else am I supposed to remember someone's birthday? Ooh, mod box. Still haven't done dinner yet. Yeah, it's having a great time already. Harder mobs, better chests. I'll take that. Also, for those of you wondering, yes, I am going to run. I think I've said this before, but I'm just going to readdress it. Yes, I'm going to run these kinds of vaults, as many as I can, just because I don't like leveling up. Oh, hi, friend. Oh, okay. I'm going to amend my statement. I like leveling up, but I don't like leveling up fast. And so, by doing this, I am reducing the speed in which I level up. Which is quite nice. Because, I mean, obviously I'm still getting XP from... Oh, hi, friends. From bounties, from helping other people on their vaults. But I'm not getting a whole bunch of nonsense in my vaults. But I'm still getting all the loot, and then some, that I would normally get. Because also, Vault Hunters isn't meant to be rushed through. Vault Hunters is meant to take time. So, like, realistically, someone could join our server now, and while, yes, I'm level 44 and I've got a bunch of goodies, I don't think that they're in a worse off position than when we started. Because they can always sit there and say, hey, I want a buddy on, I want a buddy vault. Okay, cool, let's buddy vault. I've got some low level gear. I'll bring some, I won't bring my trinkets in because I'm not going to waste trinkets on a super low level vault. I'm only going to use trinkets on my level plus. But, like, we can buddy vault. Because, Brandon and I will run vaults together. That's actually where I've gotten some of my levels while, like, in between streams. It is just helping her out with her lower level vaults. And I'm not gonna lie, it would be really fun. Oh, trinket scrap. Ew. A wand. Isn't that just wonderful? Anyways, you know, not gonna lie, I would love to have other people streaming this, just so we got more people. Because as fun as it is playing this solo, I enjoy the times when I've got other people here too. Because I've said this before as well, but like I have moved away from competitive games as much, and I am enjoying cooperative games more. Just because, I don't know. I don't like the toxicity of the competitive scene anymore. I used to enjoy it. Like, I used to love playing hyper-competitive games and just going and dominating when I could, right? But now I'm kind of sitting here going, it's not as fun as it used to be. People take things way too seriously now. There's no sportsmanship, it feels like. Like, I remember a time when I could play a competitive game, and like obviously, I'm not going to say Call of Duty because Call of Duty's always been toxic. But games like StarCraft, right? I remember a point in time where I could play StarCraft, and yes, it was competitive. Yes, you'd sit there and you'd taunt each other and shit talk in the chat. But then at the end of the game, it was hey, good game. Whether or not you lost or you won, unless they did something just absolutely obscenely wild, it was always a hey, good game. Like, the last time I played multiplayer, the only reason I didn't give a good game is just because, like, I don't like the cheap, gimmicky strategies. Like, I'm going to put a bunch of turrets in your base, in the very beginning because I can't actually play a strategy game, so I'm going to do bullshit. So I didn't give a good game there because I'm not going to say good job to that kind of bullshit. But, like, I ended up playing against, a dude prior to that, and it was like an hour and a half of us just going back and forth. And it was a fantastic time. Multiple times throughout the match, I was like, I am having a blast. I don't know about you. And the guy's like, yeah. He's like, I'm kind of disappointed we have to kill each other. Like, it was that, right? It was like, it's like, where's that, right? And here's the thing, right? It could just be that I'm not seeing it and it's still out there. But perception is reality, and I'm not perceiving it, and it does disappoint me. Because, like, I don't know. I'm going to stay on my soapbox a little longer, but it just feels like things are going downhill in the weirdest ways, right? Because it started off slow and it feels like it's gaining traction, or it's like, oh, we stopped saying good game. Oh, now we've stopped even just having like, fun competitively. Now it's just, you have to be toxic. It's just going more and more. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Which is why I've stopped playing competitively. I've started playing more cooperatively. If I do play competitively, it's with friends. I mean, heck, I'm a huge fan of playing the card game Magic the Gathering. I've stopped enjoying going to card shops, really, because people are just bullshit. Like, it's not fun anymore. It used to be fun where it's like, yeah, cool, you meet some new people, you have a great time. But now it's like, oh, again, same problem, right? Where's the sportsmanship? Where's the, where's the whatever? I mean, also, oh, shit. I'm old. I don't like learning new things. So I'm sitting here like, what's a bracket? Because I played and they're like, what bracket is your deck? I don't fucking know. And they're like, well, it's based off of like these things here. I'm like, hey, good job. I don't know. And then they get upset and annoyed at you when you're like, oh yeah, hey, I've been playing this game for years, and they're like, okay, what's your bracket? It's like, hey, I live under a rock, motherfucker. I don't know. Tell you what the power level is though. Like it was funny because I told one of them, was like, oh yeah, it's this power level, and they just looked at me with like the most deadpan expression, like, what's a power level? Like, okay, you're gonna get upset at me for not knowing this like brand new thing that's been out, I think, less than a year. But yet, power level, the thing that predated it, you have not a fucking clue, and that's supposed to be okay? Okay. Because, like, I play Commander. I think it's a fantastic time. I prefer it over Standard because it's a legacy format, so I'm not sitting there having to buy new cards just to keep my deck relevant and legal to play. I buy cards because I want to, do good. I want to win. And so I play high power casual. My main deck is in Traxa deck. It's Infect because why wouldn't it be? As it turns out, Infect is what she does best. So I'm going to lean into that. My good buddy came over the other day, and so since he's learning, I played a precon. It was the one from our return to Lorwyn, the anti-Ool deck, the Blight one. Fantastic deck. Fucking love it. So, made my own version of it. Because neg1 counters and just dwindling your opponents is right up my alley because I play a heavy Infect Atraxa deck. But yeah. It bothers me. God, I feel so old just sitting there like, these damn kids. Oh, shit. I even feel old. Like, here's the thing. I am, well, what year is it? It's 27. I'm 20. Yeah, I'm 27. So I am not old. I just refuse to, stay up to date with whatever the current bullshit is. And so, like, half the shit that my students will say, I'm like, I don't understand what the fuck is coming out of your mouth. And they'll just look at me Like, okay, old man. Fuck, what was it? Like Malcolm in the Middle's like, the future is now, old man. That's how I feel. Bastard. Oh, hello. I could really use some ores. Yeah, no. Like, I also find it funny because obviously you're supposed to be nice to the students and you're not supposed to bully them and shit. Like, I'm an asshole. For those of you that have been on the channel long enough, you know this. Like, this is not a new concept. It's not like, it's not like me being an asshole is like an overnight development. I have looked my student in the eye, like, I bet you, rate Windows based off flavor. Like, why? Because he's just fucking stupid. Like, he's asked me point blank, hey, what is this? And it's like, if you read the fucking material provided to you, the answer is right. Like, kid you not, one of my students doing a test. Okay, so obviously I can't help them on the test because it's a test. It's seeing if you are actually going to be good at the job I'm training you for. And they go, hey, what is? I'm like, okay, why don't you go look through your notes? And what's funny is, of the material I gave them to, learn from and study and all that fun stuff, the answer to the question was taken verbatim from the material. Like, I didn't change a damn word. If it's like, I'll use the one that everyone loves so much. That was the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It would be like, the blank is the powerhouse of the cell. Like, it's literally that easy. And this kid is asking me, like, I don't get it. Like, then maybe this isn't for you. I don't know, dude. Yeah. Like, half these kids, I swear to God, they would forget to blink if it wasn't an automatic function. It's painful. It truly is painful. And like, I really do want them to succeed. But, dear Lord, do they make it hard. I gotta start pulling my keys out, just like jingle, jingle, jingle. Alright, anyways, as I was saying. Yeah. Or what was it like today? They're like, hey, do we test on this day? I'm like, yeah, we test on that day. Why? They're like, oh, well, because like 9 of us in my class of 20 have got a dentist appointment on the same day, on test day. Like, that's unfortunate. It sounds a lot like someone doesn't want to succeed in life. So, yeah. Unfortunate circumstances, but it's just like, come on, guys. You're told when the test days are, like, in advance. Because the test days are planned out, right? So, they are told, like, weeks to, like, a month, weeks in advance, essentially. And they're still messing up the schedule. Did laugh though, because one of them was just like, "Oh, how much help are you going to give us on test day?" I'm like, "None. Once test day hits, you're on your own, bucko. You have the notes you've taken, and that's it." The look of panic on all of them when they realize, like, "Oh, I'm alone." It's like, "Yeah, buddy, you don't get a free ride on test day." I will help them on all of their practical exercises and be like, "All right, cool, we'll run through this. I'll, explain everything to you in graphic detail." Because again, I want them to succeed. But come test day, you're on your own. Pass or fail, that's on you. Alright, I've got a clear exit. I mean, also, I find it funny. So, I remember being told that this generation that I'm dealing with right now was going to be the super duper tech savvy, generation, because they're growing up in the age of technology, right? Not in the fucking slightest. Here's the thing, and I say this as an insult towards them. My grandmother is more tech savvy with computers than they are. I got asked a question of, "Hey, how do I operate Microsoft Excel?" And again, it's like, this is a bit, right? Like, you're doing this for the bit? And they're like, "No, I've never used Microsoft Excel before. I've never used Microsoft PowerPoint or anything like that." It's like, that's insane to me. Because, I mean, even growing up, I was using Excel, PowerPoint, where I remember, I remember when those were free. And I didn't have to pay fucking arm and a leg and half your soul for a year of Microsoft Office. It's a fantastic time. Oh, I've got 2 minutes. Alright, vendor. I'm sorry, but I've got to get the fuck out. Come on, engage the run. Here's the thing, if it was Valara, I would be staying extra just because I've already got a totem of hers, and she gives all the life stuff. I've got nothing for Wendar, so. But I completed this this room, so I also don't really care all too much. I could have gotten 10 more. I could have just eaten some fruit and gotten it, but I don't. I mean, first off, it's too late now. I had to commit while I was there. But I got some pretty good stuff. And what's he really going to do to me? Ooh, some boots. That's actually really handy. Let's see here. So we've got some goodies to roll and 5 mod boxes. All right, let's do the mod boxes first. External storage, gross, mechanical bearing, ew, depot, ew, large water wheel, ew, and a depot. I'm whiffing on these. It's really starting to bother me that I'm not getting anything good. Smelts. Keep. See, that's a cool looking shield. However, no. I think I might make another immortal tool with fortune on it. Okay. No. 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 Well, what do my boots got here? 10 armor. Should start looking for new boots. But, however, no. That one we're scrapping. I mean, if I was going to make another one, I could have kept that. I don't know why I'm keeping the shield. Gross. Yeah, because I don't use shields. Alright, what's my lowest level piece of gear? 36, 35, 31, 32, 21. I mean, this is my lowest, but last time I rolled 2 focuses, I whiffed very hard on both. So I don't want to do that again. Oh, hello. Hello, Knowledge Essence. I'm a fan of you. So let's actually get everything out of here. Oops. And as long as I keep on per Plunderer's Rock, I need to get 4 Dreamstones. That's just so I break even. We got 46 Vault Gold, by the way. Carboon. Remember when we were swimming in carbon? Because I do. Pepperidge Farm remembers. God. I might have to make a real one. Just do ornate. Now let's try for some boots. See if we can't get something decent here. Ooh. Okay, so hold on. Okay. I don't care about the ability power too much, but it's something. All right, hold on. Let's. Okay, hold on. So that's 18 armor and 3 health. What do our current boots have on them? Okay, so we're losing some resist. Here, hold on. Let's. These ones are better. I'm losing a heart, but I'm going up in armor. So this was a good thing. Um. All right. See, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these water wheels and depots and things. Well, actually, the depots I can do stuff with. But the massive water wheels, I don't have anything for that. Neither do I have anything with mechanical bearings. I mean, it's just ever so slightly frustrating. Do I have a hopper? I do have a hopper. I have a chest. I do have a chest. Well, it's very interesting. So, got a random message on the channel Twitter account. No idea who this person is, but they're like, hey, I've got a suggestion. It's like, cool. Instead of like beating around the bush, just tell me what the suggestion is. I realize that you're trying to get like interaction for your own stuff, but like, come on. Either give the suggestion or don't. I'm not bothered either way. I just don't enjoy this loop-de-loop we're doing. Because I mean, also like the first comment was like, hey, if you want to grab a coffee, it's like absolutely not. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but I don't grab coffees with strangers. Mostly because I'm an asshole and I don't like people. Um, but again, that's just a me thing. So we're gonna run another Volt because I think it'll be fun. And since we're running another vault, I'm gonna grab another vault rock, so that way I can see how well we're doing. Also, getting the free vault rock chance, well worth the investment. I'm telling you guys right now, that was probably the best investment I could have made. And so here's the thing, I'm not going to tell you if you don't do that, you're wrong. Because I don't like being that guy. But I'm just saying, like, getting free vault rocks or vault crystals is very, very nice. Especially because it is 50% chance every single time for a lucky or for a lucky roll. Also, I like the way this looks. It makes me very happy. Aw, boo! I have to pay! Actually, the first one I've had to pay for in a while. So I'm not really complaining. Because it's funny that it's just like, you know... Yeah. Because realistically, I should be paying every other one, statistically. Oh, motherfucker. Oh my god. Hello, friend. Yeah, I'm cheesing this, so what? Oh, you're a... Dude can play this fucking game. Alright. So this is a challenge room. I don't much like it. I think it's kind of an annoying one. And it gives you, like, good resources and stuff like that. Because it gives you compressed blocks. But seeing as how I don't necessarily need a bunch of compressed blocks, I'm just going to leave it alone. I found a lot more god altars when I couldn't get the altars. What do you want to call them? Shrines? That's probably what they're called. It's down below. Hello. And the Alexandrite. Oh, vendor door. Boots, magnet, chestplate. Chestplate 36. Magnet is what? 34? It's a good magnet, though. I will take that. I don't care about the magnet too much. I want the chestplate, though. There's another one over here. A sword for 23. There's nothing else. It's vault scrap that I can repurpose later. Hello, friends. Oh my god, just die already. Oh, okay. Now, registered a little late, but that thing, did it say 400 health? Yeah, I definitely felt that shit. I ran 13 more vaults with my current, or with the Valaris pedal, before I have to replace it with something else. Oops. Now, there used to be a thing that you could get, like poison avoidance, which they still have effect avoidances. But I remember having 100% poison avoidance, and that shit was amazing. Come on. Die quickly, please. I really don't know what's giving me a lot of stuff. I've just gotten a lot of wooden chests. It's not you guys. You guys are kind of boring for elixir. It's not you guys. You're also kind of boring. It's not wooden chests. I wonder if they're all giving something. But it's not what I want. 'Cause I need large amounts of stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, did that? Alright. Nope, you guys barely gave any. Nope, we've already. I'm down here. Oh shit, hi. Yeah. Oh yeah, update on the chairs. I should be ordering them. Yeah, yes, I said ordering. I should be ordering them sometime. This is in the challenge room. I'm not doing this one. In like the next couple weeks. So hopefully sometime in the next 2 months I've got my chair, so that way it's nice and comfy. Once I get it, right, I'm gonna take like a Friday or a Monday off work. Probably a Friday, to be honest, or probably a Monday, to be honest with you, just so I have like Saturday to relax, and then do it. But I plan on doing like a 30-hour stream just for funsies, because I can. Because I'm an adult and that's what I want to do with my weekend. Also, just kind of celebrate, like, I've got comfy chair. Because, I mean, I used these chairs at my previous job, and they were fucking comfortable. Loot gilded chests. Not looking likely. So why couldn't you have had, like, loot ores? Because that's Idona. It's pizza. Damn you! I thought that was Tubby. I was like, there's the first one. Ores seem to be giving. Yeah, ores are giving good. Ores is tasty. It's quite nice. I ended up, I forget if I said something earlier about this, but I ended up making myself some chili mac the other night. I'm still working my way through it, but it's not bad, homemade. Once I actually get a better recipe, because I just kind of threw shit together while I was half asleep, just because like I didn't sleep well this weekend, so I was very tired when I made it. But once I get the recipe dialed in, I will happily be like, "Hey, this is what I did." But essentially, it's just like cayenne pepper, chili powder, on the beef, boil up some water, throw in whatever noodles you want to use, and then the thing that I'm really struggling to do. Field dwellers, yeah, I should be I might be able to accomplish that one. Is I'm trying to make a homemade cheese sauce for that, right? Because I think that would be fucking delicious. The problem is trying to get it to work. And where I failed was I was very tired. So I just happened to throw it all in the pot together. And because I wasn't thinking about it when I was at the store, I got sharp cheddar instead of mild cheddar. Because for those of you that don't know, supposedly, I haven't tested this out, but I believe it. Because, seeing as how shit didn't really melt the way it should have last night. Or not last night, but the other night. Yeah. Mild cheddar is supposed to melt better because it's got a higher liquid content in it. And so it'll melt better. And, like, melt at a lower temperature. But here's the thing, I'm not a chef. I'm just a dude who likes food. So, let you know how it goes. Because, yeah, the sharp cheddar didn't melt too much. It still melted. It just didn't melt like I wanted. But also, I do know that part of the reason it didn't melt like I wanted is because I had in a bunch of pasta and the meat. So, it was heating all that up while also trying to heat up the cheese and melt the cheese. So I think next time I'm gonna throw in the mild cheddar, add a little bit of butter, add a little bit of milk, and then once it actually turns into, or as it's turning into the stuff, I should say, not once, throw in more chili powder and a little bit of ground cayenne pepper in there to like add a little bit of kick. And I think that should be pretty fucking delicious. I'm not gonna lie. This is another ore room. I remember when God quests were very hyper-specific per god. So, once upon a time, Valara required you to donate health to her, because she's a life goddess. So in return for you giving her health, you know, she would then reward you with like better healing and shit like that. Which, you know, kind of counterproductive, but is what it is. And then Idona, who is the I think it's just the blood goddess. Anyways, she wanted you to kill things. Wendar would take time from you. So you would sacrifice vault time, and he would give you things. And then Tenos would want your experience levels. But I also think, you know, whatever they took from you, they gave back pretty amply. Because I like looting, I didn't really deal with Wendar too much. I didn't give him a lot of vault time, unless I had to bail. Tabiam! Fuck yeah! Oh my god, we've finally gotten a singular Tupium. So yeah. Tenos, Valara, and Idona were the ones that I would give to all the time. Because I was like, oh yeah, I can always regen from the health I donate. So what is a little bit of health? And then I can always lure things over to the altar. Because you had to kill things near the altar. It wasn't just like this where it's, hey, kill. It was kill near my altar. So, you know, you had to lure things in. Which, I mean, all in all, wasn't that difficult. Because obviously, you know, you just aggro them, then they'll path to you, and you just stand over by the altar and laugh maniacally as you harvest souls. Like, the only annoying one was if Found like 2 Tenos altars in a row. So you're sitting there just like, motherfucker, I don't got the XP levels because I just gave you the XP levels. So you had to go through and hunt down golden chest or gilded chests for the bottle of enchanting drops. And you were also just killing things like a madman, hoping that you would get enough stuff just to gift that altar. Hello, fatty. I wish there was a way to perma blacklist things from your mod boxes. You know, and I'm not saying toggle because that'd be broken, right? If I could just sit there and go, oh yeah, I only want this. And once I get everything of that, I go, okay, now I only want this. Now, I wish that you could just, like, perma blacklist something for the remainder of your time playing. Because I think that would be fun. Because I would definitely get rid of the water wheels. Like, I don't need those. I don't want those. I think they are junk. The depots, yes and no. Like, I'm gonna end up using them anyways, so no, and it's one less thing I have to buy. But I mean, still, it's frustrating. A bitter lemon. Oh, nothing really of interest down here anyways. Got 4 minutes. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more mob trap. One more mob trap. Come on. Damn you. Don't have time. I'm gonna just leave. Alright, let's see what we got in here. More gold. Ooh, another sword. Capstone. we already have that. All right, so we didn't get as much stuff to roll this time. A little bit of disappointment there. Okay. See, effect avoidance. Not bad. All right. So 26, 16, 17. See, both these are bad. And 12. It's only 10 more armor. Yeah, I'm just going to scrap all three of these. All right, and then I got 3 mod boxes. Okay, I can work with that. Okay, that's not bad. And okay. See, this thing is, hold on. Mod box. So, I would blacklist. I can work with that, that's fine. That. 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 Nothing from Create is really of value, to me at least. I get it. I see why they're like, nope, you can't blacklist things, because obviously then you're only going to select the good things. But it just feels bad when it's like, oh, I've got, a couple mod boxes, and I get what feels like just junk. You know what? Let's, I've already got one in there. Let's see if we can't get a better... Alright, what's our next lowest thing here? I'm going to leave the magnet alone, just because I really like this magnet. So we've got 32. 21. Okay. So our focus is the worst one. Or is the lowest one right now. Unfortunately, it's kind of pretty good. 35. See, because this rolled so high, and it's so good, I'm not going to try and replace it. I'm going to try and get a new pair of pants. Okay. Okay. Let's see how a new pair of pants works out for us. Okay. So it's already 1 more armor. Okay. Nice. Starting out strong. Come on. Give me health? Nope. Because how much health do these pants give me right now? 4 health and 6 resistance. That's not worth it for these pants. So yeah. Alright, let me throw all of that in there. And I can also see what new bounty I can get. I think I already have a bounty pre-selected, though. Because I like to roll the ones so I know what's good to get. Oh yeah, submit a bell. Oh! If I had known that What? Yeah, submit one bell. Okay. So, unfortunately, these are a no. And it's looking like this is also no. It high rolled on the armor chance. I'll give it that. But I'm not really seeing it. And do I have a spare bell? No bell. So I'm gonna have to trade for that, which it's fine. I can get a villager for that easily. I was just hoping I had one floating around. However, so I just need to find one more Tubium, which is wild that it's taking this long, but I think I'm getting a couple Echo Gems out of it, so I'm not too terribly annoyed. Because, I mean, it's worth the time, at least to me. Because Echo Gems are a bitch to get a handle on. And we're also getting a bunch of other stuff as well. And we got back some of our scrap. Yeah, because I need what, 4 per one, and so that's 8, 16, 20. I need 24 scrap per item here. Oh. Inscription pieces. Did I ever make an inscription table? Hold on. Oh, shit. No, I never made the inscription one. Forgetting expert. Oh my god, it's a goddamn neuralizer. That's never getting used. At least not reasonably. Okay. Really quickly. Modular routers, I think, is going to be my next purchase here. So let's... Oh, that's all of my diamonds. So for those of you wondering, why modular routers, right? It's mostly so that way I can just put things in a chest and have them get sorted around. It's really quite nice and easy. It also does save on some of the headache for logistics on like once we get the factory up and running. Words are harder now. I don't know why. I'm not having a stroke. I don't smell toast yet. Alright, I need bamboo. I need to grow bamboo. Botany pot. Carbon. Steel. Oops, that's the wrong recipe here. Can't do that. But I can do that. Now, what the fuck was I making again? Oh my god. That's what it was. So, piece of bamboo. And piece of grass. We now have bamboo. This also looks quite nice. There we go. Because you had to go into the next vault, we need that. What's funny is, since I don't need any of this right now, and I don't foresee myself needing it, I can just throw it all in the chest and compost it. Yeah, I really should make a an inscription table and place it probably with the crystal workbench stuff. What else can we do really fast? I've got a spare grid from the thing. I've got 4 external storages, which is absolutely insane. So I'm probably going to make a couple of those. Like every single time I get one of these, I'm probably just going to make some of those item vaults, and I'm just going to make them decently sized. And I'm just going to slap it on there as a, hey, last resort type deal. Because if it's going to give me stuff, I might as well use it. But I don't know yet, because I obviously don't need to make another drawer thing. It was tough, that's what I need. So, you know, the item vault works actually really well. I'll just have to figure out how I want to do it. Yeah. However, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. Yeah, no, it's been fun, but I genuinely have not had dinner yet, and I'm kind of hungry now. So, well, let's just. No, I'm still missing one. Oh well. Yeah, next time we stream, this hopefully will be done, or it won't. I don't know. This. See, this is another thing that modular router is going to be great for. Is going to be I can route all of this stuff around into this. And I can get multiple different soul diffusers going, and it'll be a great time. And then I can have them all route into a drawer for that. Yeah. Wednesday I will not be streaming. I won't even be home at the time to stream. So, you know, that would be why I won't be streaming. So, yeah. The next stream, planned stream, is Sunday, which I'll also be busy because my family's coming out to visit. So, yeah. We won't have any planned streams for a week. Impromptu streams are, you know, naturally impromptu. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there that, like, next Monday, allegedly, will be good to stream. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate your support, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.